Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus, my wasslers. How you doing? It's Deb from Mtg, aka Santa Claus. I'm a fat man who carries around a big sack, and I know that I'm kind of known for doing like magical Christmasland type decks here on the channel, but today's deck is literally Christmasland. It's a Christmasland deck. What we're trying to do here is get Santa Claus out, and Kenrith is our Santa Claus. Look at him, he's got a big old beard, and you just want to sit on his lap, tell him what you want for Christmas. And he's got a lot of presents too. He can do a lot for you, just like Santa Claus, depending on what kind of mana you got. And we can make all 5 mana in this deck, given that we've got the elves to do it. You got Santa, you need some elves. So we got Paradise Druid and Incubation Druid, and kind of a mutated elf looking like Dobby over here, Biomantis Familiar. I guess he kind of has like a red nose, sort of like a pinkish red horrific nose. So we can call him Rudolph. But this is actually like really awesome when you've got a Kenrith out, you know. Just basically the tap ability doesn't matter too much other than with Incubation Druid, but just the passive ability on this means that all of Kenrith's abilities cost like way less in some cases to activate, which can be really sweet. But of course so does Incubation's ability, or Incubation Druid's activated ability. It'll cost way less too. Even Gilded Goose up here, you know, this will cost only 1 green mana to create a food. So Biomantis Familiar can come in handy in a variety of different ways. But there's also, you know, just some basic removal in here like Prison Realm. You've got Teferi and Nightpack Ambusher. You know, like in the 4-drop slot I was thinking like Shark to Crab or Zagana at first, but like they just don't work. They're just fairly bad. Like Shark to Crab is actually decent, but Ambusher is just better, and Teferi is stupid magic card. I guess if you're going to do a Christmas deck, you should have a couple of Grinches, and if the Grinch is all about like, you know, taking away the fun in life, then both of these cards are pretty good at doing that, but they're also just like baseline powerful cards. But what do we got? We got our Santa, we got our elves over here, we got Gilded Goose, big fat Christmas goose to make food for us. We got Fae of Wishes, our sugar plum fairy here. We can make a Christmas wish list, and Fae of Wishes can go get stuff off of our wish list for us. So that's on theme, even if not a whole lot in the deck is. I guess Nissa's Mrs. Claus? That's not canon, but she makes a really good looking Christmas tree. She really brings them to life. It's probably the worst joke I'll tell in this video. I don't have a list of these. I'm just kind of winging these jokes as I go along, but I think I'm doing okay. But anyway, that's the deck, except for the sideboard, I guess. So you got to know what we're wishing up, what are we writing to Santa Claus for this year. We got Dovin's Veto in there to stop stuff. Find Finality to bring creatures back from the graveyard. That's going to be important. We can get back Biomantis Familiar and Kenrith at the same time. That's pretty cool. Knight of Autumn to bust up artifacts and enchantments, gain a little bit of life when we need to. But we got Plain White Celebration to get a bunch of life, or just do whatever, you know. It's holidays. It's a Plain White Celebration, so it's on theme. Finale of Glory to put a bunch of angels in play. I guess that's also kind of Christmassy, but you know, you just win the game out of your sideboard with Finale of Glory. If you got like a Nissa in play and you can make enough mana, Finale is a pretty good win con. But there's also Planar Cleansing and Time Wipe, just in case we wish for, you know, world destruction. we just destroy everything, Lord. Then we can actually get that wish. So that's pretty cool. So that's the deck. That's the whole dang thing. Let's go see if we can win some games. I have been playing a little bit with this thing today, but not a whole lot. So let's see here. Let's actually select the right deck. This is the desktop. Last time I played on desktop, I was playing Jeskai Birds, which just put out a Dank Jank for us. So check that out. I'll leave a link in the description for it. It's a pretty silly deck, you know. But, you know, that's kind of it's like a Jeskai Fires deck, or like an Is It Flash deck, really. It just takes out like the best cards and puts in garbage, like Murmuring Mystic and Kikar. And this deck is kind of like a Bant Ramp deck that takes out like Hydroid Crazes and puts in garbage, like Kenrith, but we'll see how well it does. This actually isn't the worst hand ever, so I'm going to go for it. I'm doing it. I want another green source here so we can cast Nightpack Ambusher. I guess we can do that with Inky anyway. But usually I think you want green sources with this deck anyway, so I think that's what I'm going to end up doing one way or the other with this Fabled Passage. As soon as we can go, and Dariel throwing... Ooh. Okay. Cool. Little ley line of Sanctity. So what kind of crazy mess are you doing over there? It's a good thing that we don't have, you know, any sort of fireball type effects or burn of any kind. You have hexproof. Does that affect us? I'm sure it does in some way or another. Green source. Throwing down a nice for some reason. I think we might actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and play the second forest. Inky coming down, and then next turn we can play a Hallowed Fountain untapped. Hopefully we'll get an untapped land, but we can play a Hallowed Fountain untapped and get down this Night Pack Ambusher. And that might just force the game right there. So we'll see, I guess, won't we? Let's pay 2 life for this. No tax. That would be tacky. Sego. Is this a Gates deck? Yeah, it's a Gates deck. That should be fun. Just going to get our faces Gates ablazed in here pretty soon. There's a Guild Summit. Go ahead and call the Christmas Wolf. Bring the pack. Ow! Guild Summit kind of sucks, though. I'm not a big fan. Hey, they're going to nice us. Thanks, I guess. We could Kenrith on this turn. I think I might, actually. I think I might have the nuts to do it, folks. Let's go ahead and get this white source. It's like, what's more important, a wolf or a Kenrith? It's like, if I don't play Kenrith, I can just play another ambusher at the end of their turn, and they'll probably just like scoop. Or maybe they won't, you know? It's like, let's see. This turn they play a gate. They can't Gates Ablaze, but like it won't kill anything. Oh, they're gonna say your go. I should really just like mute everyone immediately. Alright, I mean, it's like no one can think, right? I guess the point of the deck is to get Kenrith out, but I'll wait on it. Dude, what could they be thinking about? Maybe I'm thinking about playing a spell, dude. Just chill for a minute. It's another gate. Drawing off the summit. Then what? Mortify. Let's just play another Night Pack Ambusher. In response. And then up. Really wish I had already had this Paradise Druid out. Would have been better. I want to tap this Inky? Yeah. Hey, that's a good card. A very good magic card coming up. So they're tapped out. Let's go ahead and get down Kenny. Santa Claus. Swing for 7. Put him at 12. Say go. Now they gotta do stuff. I guess they play a gate. Gates Ablaze. They can get rid of Night Pack Ambusher and friends. I'm really sweating the Gates Ablaze. If you can't tell. But they might want to wait. Oh, they're gonna go ahead and do it. Huh. All right. Cool. Cool beans. My dude. One, two, three, 4 gates over there, so yep. Let's do this. Throw that Nissa down, make a forest into a dude. Swing it in. Pop them in their mouth. They're at 4 now. And I am going to throw down Temple Garden untapped. And actually just say go. The idea here is that I can put Kenrith above like any Gates Ablaze that can pull off this turn with +1/+1 counters. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if they try the Gates Ablaze here. No, they're going to Golos. Okay. Resolve. That's cool because next turn I ought to be able to just put counters on stuff, swing in. I don't think this ends up doing anything for them. So let's go ahead and tap for green. Target that forest. Then just start throwing counters onto things. And I can still do a counter if I want to. So let's just go ahead, get in. Get blocked. And still win. I mean, what do you do here? Oh, you sit there. Do you think that you're like reciprocating for me having sat here a minute ago? I mean, I was actually like thinking. I don't know you can do besides lose game? You could. You just do that. But instead we're going to chill. We're going to chill. So I just want to let you all know that I hope you have an awesome holiday no matter what you're doing, or even if you're not doing anything. Increasingly, people just don't do anything for the holidays, which I totally respect. I mean, it's a freaking tough world out there, so I don't blame you. Okay, they said next. But yeah, let's hit their face into their face hole and get another game in here. But yeah, I sincerely hope y'all are having awesome holiday times. And if you're not, then, you know, at least we have each other, so that's pretty cool. You know, at least we have this cool game and all that. It's a fun game. So let's try another one out. That was a pretty decent example, I guess, of what we're trying to do. I play against like 2 Gates decks every single day. Like, there's still people that very much believe in the Gates deck. And like, I would if Field of the Dead was still around, but now it's not. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think the deck is total jank. Like, I think the deck can totally like crush face sometimes, but you know, stacked up against some of the other stuff that's in the format right now, I'm not sure how great Gates is. Like, I'd just rather play Fires, you know. So it's actually kind of a similar deck. So we're going to play a sweeper in the early game. It's got a 3-mana sweeper, just like Gates Ablaze, you know. It's got Deafening Clarion. And it's just trying to, like, keep playing ridiculous garbage in the late game once it gets its plan down. So, kind of similar. And if you're going to do that, just Fires is probably way better. Although I guess you could make the case that Gates is less fragile, but let's keep playing Magic here. I think that's the right way to go. They have answered our goose with a goose, so we are going to have this Hallowed Fountain interplay tapped. We're going to play another goose. How's that feel? Yeah, we got more geese than you. We beat you in the geese race. All right, so they're going to play. Okay, so this is probably just John's Sacrifice. Yummy Bong Load is their name. I've just now seen their name for the first time. That's priceless. So they're going to play Trail of Crumbs here, and probably say go. I mean, let's get the value at the end of our turn, right? Yeah, you're going to do that. So let's our turn here. We did not draw a land, which is like not ideal. But we can Teferi. But the problem is that if we Teferi, you see, we can't Nightpack Ambusher. And I'd probably rather Ambusher and then like try to pick up a land next turn and play this Teferi. So I think that's probably the way to go here. Doe attacks. It's Hud. Do it. Let's see what they got in store for us here on turn 3. Because they can play fun 4-drops too if they have a land this turn. Let's hope they do. Let's hope for their sake they do. Yeah, they got their land. What you gonna do? All kinds of threatening stuff. Ooh, a giant opportunity. Neat. Neato burrito. So now I kind of really want to get this Teferi next turn. Or we can just Prison Realm it or something, but if we Nightpack Ambusher, we can't. That said, I am gonna Nightpack Ambusher. Well, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do here first. Because maybe they'll just make 3 foods. A big deal, right? Unless they're going Feasting Troll King on us. Maybe that's the dealio. I bet that's what's popping off. A little Feasting Troll King deck. Alright, let's do this. I don't know. You guys let me know down there in the comment section like what you would have done in this situation. You know, save it, play Teferi, like make sure we can play Teferi. Or go ahead and play this Ambusher. I really think that Ambusher is the right call here. You know, we are setting ourselves back. Like, we can't just draw land and play Ambusher again, you know, so. Kind of sucks. If we're down on lands here, we're in trouble. And we got an Incubation Druid, which is fine. You know, playing this Incubation Druid is, like, almost exactly the same, maybe slightly worse, as just tapping the Gilded Goose for a food, right? Just throwing that out here, but I still think I'm going to go with Incubation Druid. Let's attack. Or I could just do nothing, right? And get a wolf. That's another, like, kind of tough line. Like, is making sure we have that 3rd source next turn worth the 3/3 body? I think at this point, I'm just going to try to, like, win. Yeah, let's just get our wolf. At this point, I'm just going to, like, you know, we've got advantage as far as our board state goes. So we're just going to challenge the board state here and try to rack up a lot of board presence if we can. Now, if they do something crazy this turn, man, just giant opportunity. Are you going to make a 7/7? Or do you just want 8 foods? Oh, are you doing the... Okay, so you did make a 7/7. So, like, is this somehow the rampage of the foods deck? That would be insane. I want it to be. Alright, so... No Trail of Crumbs trigger. Pass. Our turn. Okay, so... Let's just... create a food. It'd be nice to draw a land, but we don't absolutely have to. Okay, so we got a breeding pool. At this point, it's definitely worth getting rid of the 7/7, I think. So I think it's also worth... Is it worth the 2 life? Just tap the goose, you know? Would it be better to tap the goose? I want to save my food. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's Teferi. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk. Yeah, that junk. Return one target artifact, enchantment, or creature to its owner's hand and draw a card. No. Alright, so sweet. We got another land. That's pretty great. So let's go to Swingtown. Sorry. Go have yourself another yummy bong load, brother. Sorry. That's our fault for winning that one. Okay, so 2 in a row. Let's get in another one. We actually did get to do stuff with Kenrith in the first game. That game, we just played the most degenerate cards in Standard, which is probably a pretty good strategy. So let's try and see if that works again here against Havost. Havost, have at it, Havost. See what you got here. It's probably fine, actually. Paradise Druid or Inky on turn 2. Probably P. Diddy. Into Teferi or Night Pack. If we get another land, we can ramp into Night Pack, which is always great. And if something terrible hits the board, we have Teferi. So I think I'm probably good with it here. I really don't like that they go first, but you know, it's cool. That's fine. This is fine. Let's not do that yet, you idiot. Let's Fable Passage. And in the turn. I guess we will go P. Diddy next turn. Make sure we can play this Teferi if we have to. So, Gateway Plaza. Is this it's a Dismal Backwater. Okay. So I could get a blue source here. I'm going to play Temple Garden untapped anyway, right? Yeah. But it's like the only blue source in the deck. Pay 2. Paradise Druid. Alright. What do you got over there? You gonna Thought Erasure? You gonna do it, Havost? Alright, Watery Grave. Untapped. For an... Ooh. Oh, it's that kind of party. Okay. Cool. One bup. Oh, they got a Kenrith! Boo! Boo. Fi. On your family. Alright. Alright, you big jerk. So, at this point... Another mill or not another mill? I guess, like, mills don't matter. Like, at all, so... If I play this Hallowed Fountain untapped, then I can just Night Pack Ambusher. Hopefully, right? It's no guarantee. We're going to try for it, though. Pay 2. Tone attack. And in the turn. Have a coughing fit off mic, hopefully. Hopefully I was fast enough getting off mic there. Resolve. It's like, oh, it's Esper. Okay. Old Esper Mill going on her. Night Pack. Prison Realm. A couple of lands. We actually need those lands. So, can weep for those as well. Pass. Alright. Let's try for it. See if we get Didn't Say Please did here. What you got? They got something. No. Okay. Oh, you know, like Brazen Bar? Oh, Mortify. Okay, that is also a card that exists. So we got a land. Double spell here this turn. It's like Prison Realm. Or we can just like Teferi and then get in on the Ashiok for 2. That'd be a thing. So we have 40 cards left. Go down to 36, 35 when we draw next turn. So that's not so bad. Let's go ahead and get this Teferi down because we know they probably got some kind of counter magic. I want to go ahead and deal with that. Then that can come in tapped, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Rather go ahead and start doing stuff about the Ashiok. If we'd had the Teferi down when we played Night Pack, they couldn't have mortified on their turn, but that's whatever. God, another Night Pack and a Kenrith. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is exactly how you're supposed to play Magic cards. Right there. Alright, drop another land. We get a Fae of Wishes, which we can wish for something this turn. What will we get this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 after Incubation Druid, but not really much to worry about. Let's just go ahead and plus the Teferi. What would we get? I just don't think there's anything that important. It's like I think it's probably better just to Incubation Druid Biomatch is Familiar this turn. So that's what I'll do. Bop bop. I'll also get in, even though I'm not really sure. It's probably fine. Like I don't think that the Paradise Druid is even like the highest profile target right now. Realm Cloak Giant. That hurts. But how much does it hurt, really? Pretty bad. Pretty bad, actually. I really wish we could play this Nissa. Let's go ahead and get something off the wish list. Cat, what are you doing in there? Cat's in the closet. Cat's in the closet in the silver spoon. Really wish that we had cool stuff in our graveyard, but Ashiok, you know, is a jerk. So there's really not much that I want out of here. I guess I'll get a Dovin's Veto. Yeah, I think that's what I want right now. And then hopefully we'll draw land. That would be super sweet. So what do they have? They have 4 cards in there, and they're going to Murderous Rider the Teferi away. I assume. Yeah. And cast the Murderous Rider. So we can get a Nissa here. And we're going to. Nissa is the best card in the deck, so let's just do it. Island. Might as well attack. Yep. Okay. Cool, they're at 13 here. We're at 14. I think we've taken all of our damage off of our lands. So, hurtful, but that's fine. Sorry, I've been thinking a lot in the last, 2 minutes. I'm not even sure how much I've actually said here. Well, that's what happens when you don't keep mana open for Dovin's Veto right there. But it should be fine. We have a Prison Realm, cocked and loaded. Leyline of the Void. Interesting. Alright. You not, yeah, you what are you gonna do? You gonna get in? Yeah. Yeah, they decided to do it. Go up a couple live here. Alright, so let's tap. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. So we need 6, 7, 8 if we want to hold up Veto, which we do. Okay. Cool. So let's get a blue mana. Teferi. No counters. Nissa. Animated Temple Garden. Well, yeah. We can veto next turn. Let's go ahead, get in. Not worried about our life total. I will play this Temple Garden untapped. And we'll Prison Realm the Murderous Rider. Cool. It's Fairy on top. I actually don't want it. I'd like to get another Prison Realm or something. It's still Fae of Wishes, but then we can't Dovin's Veto. They probably will just giant this turn. It's not exactly what we wanted. But it's something. Get a forest, because that's all you really can get. Now, let's see here. What if we discarded these two cards? Pop this back to our hand. That would cost a total of 4 mana. 8 to wish for something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 if we untap something with Nissa. So we actually can like time wipe this turn if that's what we want to do. That's kind of neat. Okay, so Fae of Wishes. Probably just block next turn. I might actually wait a turn to set this up, y'all. Breeding Pool. Teferi. It's like I could return the Teferi to their hand. Or not the Teferi, but I could use the Teferi to return the Realm Cloak Giant to their hand and just Dovin's Veto it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left. Get a Dismal Backwater, go up to 16. Coming in on the Nissa. So block with Fae of Wishes, we can hit for 9 next turn. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have to set anything up from the sideboard. Let's go bop. Block with that. Bye Fae of Wishes. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Then what you got? Then what cards do you have to play over there? Chemist's Insight, which is regrettably fine, but it does leave them with just 1 mana left. I don't think they can do much with it. Okay. So let's return Realm Cloak Giant to their hand. Get a Biomancer's Familiar. Fabled Passage. Let's get ourselves another forest here. Let's go forest. Is there still a Kenrith left in our deck? I think there is, yeah. Biomancer's Fam. Hey, buddy. Turn Breeding Pool into a creature. Swing 9. Put him at 7 here. We have Dovin's Veto up. Thoughtarish. Oh. Ooh, Bubba. That's bad. Okay. Well, I guess we'll veto that so that they don't get the Surveil. That's literally the only option that we have. Still have 2 mana left after they Realm Cloak Giant. God, that hurts. It really does. I was thinking about holding on to Biomancer's Familiar. Maybe should have done it. Which lands counted as giants? It's way too much to ask. So they have 4 mana left after they Realm Cloak Giant. They can still Chemister's Insight. Which they will. Okay. Resolve. What cards you even have left? 36. We have 27. We got a Lance, which is not super ideal, but I guess we need fuel. It's Teferi, tick up. Play the island they know we have. Turn said island into a 3/3. Get to swinging. Pop them in the teeth. Alright, there are 4 here, which means I can still Realm Cloak Giant. Have a blocker. We can Teferi it away and swing 6. So, if that's how things go here, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Kaya's Wrath. Oh, and they have just enough mana to Giant. Despark the Nissa. Ooh, this is so painful. This is all the best stuff they could possibly do. Oh, goodness. Ashiok. 2, 3, 4. They got a Nissa in there. Would have been really nice to draw another one. A goose. A lowly goose. Okay. That's whatever. That's fine. Man. Oh, is that the pain? That is the pain, everybody. Jeez. That D-Spark saved the day. I didn't think they were going to be able to get rid of the Nissa, to be honest. 17 cards left. Man, that was a turnaround. Here comes Realm Cloak Giant. Pass it up. It's our turn. A land. Oh, Arena. Man, Arena. You're really going to do it to us, aren't you? A land off of Teferi. Come on. Oh, all you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. Because then the world laughs with you. So we're going to have 10 cards in our library left after we draw for our turn. That's all stuff I don't care about, I think. Pretty certain. Goodness gracious. That's just nuts. That's just nuts. Realm Cloak Giant. Just coming down. Alright. I didn't think they would care to kill the Gilded Goose, but I mean, give it a shot. Alright. Pass. Is it our turn? He's gonna say go? Yeah, let's make a food. Oh, Jeebus. Jeebus, save me. Kenrith! Santa Claus! Do you actually do anything, Kenrith? Do you? Let's tick up. Play the Breeding Pool. Untapped. We have 10 cards left. So we'll have 5 cards when we untap. Huh. 5 cards when we untap, and then we get hit again by Ashiok, and then Ashiok's dead. And we have 1 more turn left to draw cards. So, can we? Is it a possibility that we can do this turn? Or the next turn? Alright, so, counters on creatures. Who cares about life? Don't want to draw cards. So it's all about putting counters on Kenrith. That's the only recourse that we have here. And they probably have some kind of removal, if I had to guess. Let's find out, though. I'll be the judge of that. We've only seen one Mortify all game, so let's see if we see another one here. Alright, they're going to get in. And we're going to no blocks. Yeah. We're going to no blocks. Let's go down to 3. What do you got? Time wipe. They has time wipe. Oh dear. Okay. Is there anything we can actually draw that'll do it? There's a Nissa. That wouldn't do it, but that would have been nice. We drew a land, because that's what we're best at, isn't it? Jeez. I guess we'll return the Realm Cloak Giant today. I could just scoop here, but I really want to know... Oh yeah, we drew a card with Teferi, so we will just die next turn. Let's see what we can get out of our sideboard here. We have 3 mana left, so nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Not even Finale, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Oh well, if we'd have been able to get Finale a few turns ago, that would have been better. But I'm just going to tell him good game. And then get out of here. And then y'all tell me what we could have done differently in that game. I think there was a chance to go get something out of our sideboard with Fae of Wishes while we had a Nissa on the battlefield. I can't remember, but I had to cough. Maybe going and getting a Quantum Cuck. This is great names tonight. But maybe going and getting the Finale while we had the Nissa on the table was the right call, but I'm not sure that we were in that situation. But if we were, that might have been right. But we still may have gotten time wiped in that situation. Okay, opponent goes first. We don't have a whole lot of action for the first few turns. I guess we can. Biomancer's Familiar, Teferi, and then Night Pact. So, hey, let's give it a shot. See if it works out. I guess we'll lead on Temple here. Then play Green Source into Biomancer. Well, maybe. Depends on what we're playing against. All right, they drop Black Source into Knight of the Ebon Legion, so maybe we do want Teferi as quickly as possible, which would mean dropping, both these tapped lands. Well, now we can do whatever we want because we got Gilded. We drew Gilded Goose, so let's play the untapped Green Source. Threw a wrench into everything. There's a big old Christmas Goose. See how we do against this aggro deck. Yeah, it's just red-black cleave. Or no, there's a Fireblade Artist. Maybe it's just another take on red-black cleave. Gone swang. Okay. Just the artist. It's a proper artist with a knife. And at this point, we can just Teferi, if that's what we want to do. But it's really not a good idea, is it? So, I think I might just try to go Familiar this turn, but that would take tapping the, for the food token, so... Or just taking 2, which I think I'm going to do. 2. It's like Familiar or Teferi. We can bounce the Knight of the Ebon Legion and lose the Teferi, but we will draw a card in that exchange. Get a little bit of tempo. Yeah, I'm going to go Teferi this turn. Let's do it. Bounce Knight. Draw a card. It's a Gilded Goose. We just use Teferi as basically like bounce a thing, draw a card. That's decent tempo at this stage of the game. The next turn we can get Familiar plus Goose. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that all right. It's like maybe I should have gone Familiar and then we could have held up Night Pact Ambusher, which I do think is probably the best thing to do. I mean, I guess it's tempo either way. This way we take less damage, very likely. Oh, have they gone AFK here? Because I don't know why you would have to wait so long during this decision, the Fireblade Artist trigger. Maybe they have gone AFK. I really hope not. I want to see what this deck can do against aggro. Although I'm not sure. Yeah, I still think Teferi was probably the right choice. I still think it was. Make sure that we actually get to the point in the game where we can hold up Nightpack Ambusher. You know, otherwise, maybe they were AFK. That's not good. That's not good for them. I don't like that at all. So let's just Forest, Gilded Goose, make a food. Oh, Incubation Druid. A bunch of 0 power dudes out. And then +1. No attacks. It's kind of a non-game. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything here. But I hope Quantum Cuck can get back on the internet. They're really getting cucked by their ISP right now. So, I probably shouldn't even put this game in, but I doubt actually that I'm going to put this video through an edit and a second render. I'm probably just going to render it once, send it straight to the YouTube machine, so I don't even know that I'm going to have time or the chance to edit anything out of this video. So I guess y'all are getting this game. Again, I hope you're having a happy holiday season. This holiday, what you guys want for Christmas? What do you want for Hanukkahs? I want to know. I'm interested in that. I really just wanted Magic cards this season. I told my wife you can give me like a sort of either a gift certificate to TCG Player, or if that's like undoable, what you can do is give me just the ability to spend $100 on TCG Player. Like, oh, you have the permission to do this. Is what I really want for Xmas this year. So we'll see if I get it or not. Let's go ahead and take Teferi up here. You know what I want to do is hold up Nightpack Ambusher here, but like I'm just giving them all the time in the world to get back to their computer, which I should do, right? I should do that. I should give them a chance. Let's see if they're back. They might. I hope they're back. That would be great. If they do come back, they'll probably just like scoop the game up completely. Oh man. What do y'all think like the worst and best MTG stuff was this year? It's like Oko and Once Upon a Time were probably on the worst list. God, there's a lot actually. So much that could be on the worst list. I could do like a top 5 worst Magic things about 2019, but I'd probably do like a top 5 best, top 5 worst. So just give me your sort of opinions down there. There's so much bad stuff that happened this year that like, what was the absolute worst thing? All right, there's that game. At least food for thought. Like, what was the worst things and like what was the best things? I actually think the arena launch was good. I like that we have this game full time now, and like they're actually putting more resources into it. Like a terrible thing was when they said that historic like wild cards were going to cost 2 rare wild cards or whatever, or 2 mythics, but then they went back on that, which is like a good thing about 2019. So. There's some good, there was some bad. It was an interesting year, to say the least, to be a Magic player. I actually really like Throne of Eldraine as a set. Like, I like Once Upon a Time as a card, too. I don't actually think it was, like, insanely problematic. I mean, it just makes things smoother, which is, you could argue, bad. But Oko was a really bad card. But, like, I think Throne of Eldraine gets a bad rap. It's just a really awesome set, and it's one of my favorite things about 2019. Like, Throne of Eldraine is low-key one of my favorite sets, like, ever. Seriously, like, I love the flavor. I love, like, all the little like niches of flavor. Like there's just flavor in every corner of the set. I just think it's awesome. But anyway, I'm just rambling now about stuff. But let me know what were your favorite and least favorite things about 2019 down there. And if you want to pick this deck up, as usual, there's a link in the description to TCG Player. If you want a meme or if you just want to like play it on Arena, although it's like pretty expensive on Arena, right? There's like Nissas and all these rare lands and stuff. Nightpack Ambusher, Kenrith is mythic, Teferi, Jeez, Incubation Druid, Biomancer's Familiar. Who wants to spend wild cards on that? Geez, like every card in the deck is rare. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. Well, I can't even imagine what this deck costs in paper. I'm going to find out when I make the deck list link. I bet it's really disgusting, but it is a really fun deck. We did some cool stuff with it. So if you want to check it out, as usual, link in the description. And if you just want to like see more content like this, make sure you sub to the channel and hit the bell for the notifications. Like even if you never do that, like do it just this once because it actually makes this huge difference. You actually get notified when I make videos, and like I don't think YouTube notifies people when I make videos anymore. I don't know. It's a weird conspiracy theory, but I need the traction is all I'm saying. I need the traffic. But in any case, do all the other things, you know, like the video, go to the Patreon if you want to support content like this, because you know I need money. Seriously, if you want to make my Christmas bright, then go over there. But aside from that, I guess I'm done for this one. So pick this deck up or don't, whatever you want to do. I had fun one way or the other, and I hope you did too. But have a happy, bright holiday, everybody. I'm Deb from The Place. Thanks for watching, my wizards. Spread love and be kind.